shit was in like a super professional ass studio, bro.
And I'm telling you, it's coming together. I like it too. The vibes are straight. Everybody fucks with it when they come by. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with it. But this is Kicking It with Kist. I got my dog on here, yes, Tyler Parsons, the man.
The man.
Yup, I haven't seen him in a minute. Good guy, man. He's doing his thing. He's out here. He's hustling. He's doing music. So, I mean, and when I heard the shit, I was like, damn, I got to get him on here. He's talented, you know, and he's ambitious. So I'm glad to have him on, and it's glad to see you. What's happening, dog?
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah, for
all
sure,
day.
For sure.
You're out here doing your thing, man.
Yeah, and it's crazy because before you, I think I saw your podcast before you even hit me up about it, and then I started doing my research and I was watching your shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is like, he's pretty legit.
That's
like,
yeah,
like,
for
that's
real.
legit,
and people
bro.
like at first when I did the first one with Jake LeDuc, it was kind of just like a spur of the moment.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We were hanging out. I wanted to do one. It was my first one. I'm like, let's just go for it. And we did it. And ever since then, it's just been getting a little bit better. You know, still working out the kinks, any of the bullshit, whether it's sound, video, because it's tough. The shit's like a fucking project. It's like after I do one, it's like just fucking getting everything cut and edited and whatnot. It takes a minute. So, but it's fun. I enjoy the shit.
Yeah,
that's what makes it kind of easy, you know, when you like to do something.
It's dope. It's when you just say like, just fuck it and just start it. Just fuck it. No matter how it starts, we just gonna at least get that first one done. Get it started.
And there's improvements that can always be made, but that's what comes with the grind, and you enjoy it, especially when it's something you enjoy. You look forward to it getting better.
Yeah, and that's the best. The process is the best part of anything, bro.
Yeah,
it's the best part. Even when I do music, or even when you starting something new, that process, when you get that shit down and you learn a new shit, you say, oh, I could do this shit this way, this type of way, or you just find new things to implement in what you want to do. Like, that's the process is the best part.
The challenges.
Yeah.
And some people, not everybody, you know, is built for it. Some people shy away from that shit. They're like, nah. And I'm guilty of that. I've done it plenty of times.
Yeah.
But you got to just choose to sometimes take the hard route, roll with the punches.
Yeah, you gotta live in it.
Especially when you're learning in the process. There's tremendous amount of benefits that fucking come out of those situations, you know.
Definitely.
So, but what's happening, man?
Married
man now?
Yes, sir. Married. I'm a father, a husband.
I've seen that too.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
My little baby about to be 1 in 13 more days, man.
It's like time just fucking goes like that.
Bro, I remember bringing her home and she just walking around.
I'm like, grabbing. I didn't even see you. When he just came in and pulled up, I'm like, this motherfucker grew like another 6 inches. I swear he wasn't even that tall. But the last time I seen you, it was like we were young, and then now you're married, got a baby, doing the music. How is it like trying to fucking grind that? And I mean, I'm assuming you work on top of that.
Yeah.
How is it?
So I mean, it's
busy
definitely
all the time, probably.
Yeah, it's definitely a juggle. It's more so. I think it's more so just not letting life get in the way of what I want to do.
Yeah.
A lot of times with having a job and having a family and everything, you can kind of just put a lot of your personal stuff on the back burner. I mean, which is what you do as a man, but. When you got something you want to do in your life and something you want to pursue, it's important to just keep that going. No matter if it's me writing a rap one day or me sitting at the computer and mixing something one day, I just try to keep it constant and constantly flowing in my life. And I was talking to my homeboys probably about a couple weeks ago. I'm like, we just got to get to a point to where we just booking sessions, just going in there. A lot of times when I do record the couple tracks I do have out, it's been at home. So a lot of I record myself, I mix and master myself.
Yeah.
It's all done in my living room. So
that's hard.
Yeah. And it was a little bit easier.
Starts, though.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier when I didn't have a baby around yelling and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's just more so me getting in the studio and just getting the focus and just getting a consistent grind going. So I mean, but like I said, it's a juggling act. My wife is very, very, very supportive of everything I want to do.
Such a big factor right there.
Yeah, and that's very important. And vice versa. I think in marriage, it's teamwork. It's more teamwork than anything. And it's important for you to push your partner and your partner to push you. And you hold each other accountable.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't any more truer than with marriage.
Yeah. And it's definitely that. And I've been married for about a year now. So, and especially when I was trying to get back into recording and everything. And if I'm sitting there and I'm half-assing it, she gonna tell me like, "No, I'll do that over." Like, you're not focused. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Run like, and she'll tell me that. And that's what I look for, because I don't need her to be like, "Oh no, that shit hard." But
flat out, yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
Constructive criticism is fine.
Yeah,
especially when she's driving you and it's supportive. And then like she's saying it like being negative, or like you just need to give that shit up. Like this, she's telling you like, "No, work on this," and then you about to get here.
Yeah.
So
that's the point we at right now. The point to where we're just trying to build that consistency, build traction, just doing different things to put myself out there more, and just because that's what I had an issue with before, is just more so just put myself out there and just being an artist. I was more so just
there's a lot that comes with that.
Yeah, it's a whole lot.
More than just making music, especially nowadays.
More. Yeah. With every artist, you're a business and marketing tool. So you marketing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, like appearance and everything, that all goes into you being an artist, and it's how you want to.
One.
Yeah, it's all tied in with a bow and a knot, and it's a team that you have to have around you as well, and that's also what I'm in the process of building. With this video we just did for Most High, I met this guy at my wife's party. I think it was a 4th of July party. Okay. His name Griff. Shout out to Griff.
Right on. Shout out.
Yeah, he did the production.
Nice.
And he shot it and everything. And
it came out good.
Came out super dope.
The video, hell yeah.
Super dope. And he got that back to me within a day.
That's hard.
So, it's a quick turnaround. And we talked about it.
You never know where you're going to meet those connections. That's one of those things where people say, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
Yeah.
And that rings true in that sense. When you find those people that can give you those connections and make shit happen for you.
Yeah.
So big.
And especially people you could relay your vision to, and they got the same energy for you back. I think it's easy to take something from somebody or be like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you out for the benefit of them." But when it's mutual and you guys trying to help each other, I think that's when the best stuff come out.
Yeah.
The best shit come out. So
that's how it goes. It's I got you and you got me.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Well, how long? Rewind a little bit. When did you start doing music?
So I've been rapping since I was a child.
Yeah.
Started rapping in church, honestly.
Well, I remember you used to freestyle back in school.
Yeah. So here and there I will freestyle in school, but more so back in church, I used to rap a lot. Like for Easter plays, Christmas plays. My mama was my ghostwriter. We'll sit there and just write bars all day.
She was the lyricist. She was coming out spitting it.
Yeah. But that's how I got started. And then when I was about, I think 14 or 15, I got my first job, and I bought my own studio equipment, and I just started recording myself.
Okay.
And started mixing and mastering. A lot of kids from Fraser would come over and record.
Nice.
Record raps and all that like that. My whole sunroom would be full of people just sitting there rapping. And
for real?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. You was on some Kanye shit.
A little bit, slightly. But,
Young Ye.
Yeah, it was super dope though. It was it put me on to like a lot of different personalities, a lot of different people, and it taught me how to like work with people, and everybody's not the same, especially with being an artist.
Yeah,
being rappers, everybody
music
rap about
is
them.
So much of having to fucking work with constantly different. Obviously you got your main people and whatnot, your core, but constantly switching up, whether it's working with new artists or new developers, new producers, whatever it may be. So getting accustomed to that's a big thing for sure.
Yeah. So that was a huge benefit for me, especially having a lot of different people come over. It gave me a chance to meet with a lot of different people.
Hell yeah.
And I learned a lot with doing stuff for myself and just staying up at all hours of the night, just staring at the fucking computer.
The grind.
So,
I seen in Lil Durk, he talked about being in the studio literally like all day, all night.
Yeah.
Like they just had, people bring the food in, they bring whatever you need in, you just in there living in the stew.
Yeah.
That's when that shit gets created though, the magic.
Yeah, and that's like I said, that's the process we're trying to build right now. Me and my team. We're just trying to build that process. Just we gonna get in there and we gonna get in there and just go in there with nothing and come out with something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Go in there with a clear mind, but you going in there with the intention of creating the best shit you can.
Yeah.
And that's all I intend to do is create the best shit I possibly can.
Well, you came out hard, at least, you know what I mean, out the gate.
Yeah.
Flat out. You started off fire. So when did you feel like your passion for music like really came? when you were younger and you bought that, you said you bought your own shit when you were about 14, 15. Is that when you really felt like, all right, I'm about to start putting my all into this? Was there still other shit you had going on that you were thinking about? Was it still kind of just like you invested in it, but it was still kind of like a little side gig type thing?
Yeah, so like I said, music has always been like important in my life. Like I grew up rapping and everything. I think it more so became a passion of mine when I think it's around the time when I started writing raps for real.
Yeah.
Like sitting there like I'm about to focus on this 16 and make it the best shit I can.
Yep.
And like that first couple songs I recorded, and I'm like I could really rap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And even it's not like with rappers you are a little bit delusional. And you got to be a little bit self-centered and everything like that.
Yeah, for sure.
But when I sit there and I write my shit, a lot of times when I try to write shit from I'm gonna talk about this or talk about that, I kind of stray away from it because I always end up writing from what's in my heart or what's like what I've been through.
Yeah,
that's what I always end up writing about.
Exactly.
Shit that's going on around me, shit that's going on in my life. But I always circle back to that. So when I realized that. It's like I really got some shit to say, and I could really do this shit.
Yeah.
And especially with my peers around me, and when I hear other people or listen to other people rap, and like I could rap better than them niggas.
Yeah. Well, that's what, like I said, a lot of people try to rap, and I don't knock it. Like if you chasing something, go for it. And it's not everybody can do it. It's hard. Yeah, even if you can write, you can't sing. You don't got the voice for it, or vice versa. But when I heard your shit, I was like, damn, that shit go hard. Because like I said, not everybody can fucking do it. So kudos to you for that. That's another thing I wanted to get into. You touched up on like sitting down and putting the time into your lyrics and how much it matters to you. Because I wanted to ask you, and earlier you said that J. Cole is one of your favorite artists and he's a heavy lyricist guy. Yeah. Is that one of your main goals and one of your main things is putting hard work into your lyrics and putting your actual, what's going on with you into your lyrics, making it meaningful,
Yeah, it's super important because at the end of the day, when I do write these raps and lay these tracks down, I want somebody to take something from it. Yeah. Or like a lot of times, that's one of the reasons why J. Cole is one of my favorite artists because I was going through some shit in my life to where like my parents were separating and I listened to the Sideline Story and some of the raps he was rapping, it was just like, damn, like is he living in my house? Like it was just I had that connection to it. And I feel like if I tell my story and I tell what I'm going through, I can have that same connection with somebody. Whether it's one person, 50, 40, 100,000 people, million people, I could that connection is real. With every artist you listen to, whether it be not even J. Cole, whether it be SZA, Kendrick, Steve Lacy, anybody, you can have that connection with them, and that's why a lot of them have core fan bases because that connection is so strong. Because y'all feel like y'all going through the same stuff. So that's what I intend to do when I do write these raps and write these songs. So
it's crazy how powerful music is.
Yeah.
Whether it be because there's people that get down to music that's just sounds like, whether people that are at like them EDM concerts and shit, they're just vibing to the DJ, just cranking all types of weird sounds and shit. Yeah. It's crazy how music can just do so much for a person.
Yeah, put a feeling into
their entire fucking mood. Or like you said, when someone's going through something and they're feeling it, the lyrics, like they're actually knowing what the guy's saying or the girl, vice versa, because they're feeling it in their own life. Yeah, shit's a lot.
It gets you through a lot.
It's impactful as fuck.
You could party to it, cry to it.
Yeah.
Get lit to it.
Flat out.
All that. My favorite. I was on the way over here. I was just bumping Travis Scott, loud as hell.
Trav will get you turned up.
Get me turned up, ready for anything.
I love some Trav.
Yeah, love me some Travis Scott.
My boy Mike, Mike Cropel, Big Mike.
Yeah.
He
Big
loves
Mike,
Trav. Yeah. He always be putting me on the new shit. Like before that nigga even drops it, the nigga will send me like a link or something, the new Travis song. I'd be like, he be on that shit. He's got the good aux list though. You got the fucking aux cord, you hand that bitch to Mike, you be straight.
It's a good night, for sure.
Hell yeah. So when you had your kid, how much did that impact you in the studio? Did that change at all, like the way you were looking at it in any way? And also, how much did it impact you being able to get in the studio? Obviously, you still manage, but I know it's got to be hard,
Yeah. So around the time when my wife told me she was pregnant, it was more so of like, I gotta make some shit happen.
Yeah,
you know,
shake it.
Yeah,
shake some.
It put especially when she was born, and when I seen her little beautiful face, it's just like, man, I got to do everything I can to give her everything in this world.
Yeah,
everything possible, and it just kind of like just click something on and turn something on in my head. And I think that's how it is with everybody that has a child, especially their first child.
That's how it should be. Yeah,
yeah. It's whatever dream you got, you just got that click of determination, and I'm gonna push myself to get to this goal, so my kids don't have to go through what I went through, live through what I lived through, and they could have a completely different life than I have. And that's what every parent's intention should be.
Strive for that.
Just strive for your kid to have everything they can.
Exactly.
So I mean, like I said beforehand, it was a little bit easier recording before, but now she just be yelling "dad, dad," and "mama."
Yeah,
so I mean,
exactly.
it is still fun.
You can put that though on the intro, maybe.
Oh
to the
yeah,
song,
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, the first time I really recorded when she was up and around, she would just sit there and just stare at me while I was rapping.
For real.
Yeah.
Looking at you like.
Yeah, she would just sit there and just stare.
She's
gonna
know though, and that's one of the cool things about what you're doing is you love it and you're chasing it, and at the same time, if you do make it, it could be so beneficial to you and your family. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things, like you said, you had your daughter, and it pushed you into that gear to say, like, now I got that extra drive to where if I do make it, I know I'm gonna be able to do things that I might not be able to do otherwise. For my family. So,
yeah, or even so, I mean,
hard.
with music, it opens up different avenues too. So I mean, like Kanye didn't become a billionaire off of music.
No.
It's off of clothes and other investments and everything.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's a driving force to get to where you want to be, so you could do other things as well.
Flat out.
A lot of times with these rappers, we're more than it's more than rap. Like we're like cultural influences. Migos is a culture influence. Yeah. Like everybody want to be like the Migos. White, black, Hispanic.
Rest in peace, Takeoff.
Yeah, rest in peace, Takeoff.
Yeah.
But I mean, that just showed the how big of an impact that they had on the culture, on music, period, on the world.
That's why I'm like, music is so impact. That's why it's tough, because kids look up to it so much too. So like you said, people are living their lives, like speaking their truths and whatnot, and trying to be influential, and sometimes they can be influential in the wrong way.
Yeah.
So, but it's hard for a lot of them, especially the rappers that are fucking really in the streets like that. And there's young kids that are looking up to them, but a lot of them are good about saying, like, even though they rap that shit, that's not the type of life they want younger people to live. You know what I mean? Yeah,
and at the time too, especially when you're recording these raps, it's like I said, it's what you're going through at the time. I remember when I first moved out here, it was about the 8th, 9th grade, and that's when Chief Keef just started, blew the fuck up, bro.
Man,
and I was sitting there,
that fucking guy,
bro. And I was sitting there watching YouTube, watching Love Sosa. I'm like, this motherfucker, bro. Like,
nigga was crazy.
He living up, and it was before all of this Chirac shit.
He was a 17, 18.
I think he was younger than that, bro.
Young,
man, because he only he our age now. So yeah, he was younger than that.
Keef was a wave.
Yeah, definitely a wave.
He definitely changed the culture.
He started a lot of this drill, all this drill shit. But before the Chirac shit, all that shit blew up. Chief Keef was that he ascended and it showed, and I think it showed a lot of younger people too a different side of life. It's just a whole other world that he was living in compared to everybody else. You know?
And that's the thing. You come from that and you make it, and you show people that you can do that shit too. And you can make it out of the fucking trenches or whatever situation, and it's going to be hard. And some people, it's way harder than others. It's not everybody fucking has the same luxuries, but
yeah. And at the end of the day, too, I think people do feel like it could have the wrong impact. But like I said, that's their truth, and that got them to where he don't have to work another day again in his life, him or his family.
Exactly. And if he's talking about it, that doesn't mean that too. Someone has to live that life or follow it. Everybody has their own decisions to make at the end of the day. And if you're a parent, you don't have to let your kids see that. No, you know, that's kind of on the parent too, as a responsibility to you probably, if your kid's 12, 13 years old,
they shouldn't be
at least, and especially maybe watching the music video.
Especially that.
Maybe the clean version on the radio.
Yeah, the clean version, but the videos, hell no.
Yeah, no. That's just crazy. But it is. Music is fucking. I was doing music for a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
I was thinking about doing it, yeah. I used to write and shit. And I used to freestyle. Like, if you ask, my boys, back in the day, I used to, sometimes freestyle and shit. And that's how I first got, because I had a mic set up before I even got the podcast set up, because I was thinking about doing music. But it's tough, especially too, like when you get that writer's block.
Yeah,
when you sit there, like sometimes I used to just be able to sit there and listen to a beat and then be like, and then sometimes you sit there and you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
You're all distracted. You can't find that. And you have to have that focus, especially when you're writing. So are you producing too?
Yeah, so I do produce as well. Like I said, I do mix and master my shit too.
Nice.
But I do more so like to focus on the writing aspect and the mixing and mastering aspect of it. But like you said, that like that writer's block is real. So like I said before, I like to just get in the studio with nothing and try to come out with something. Go in there with a clear head so I can focus on like the task at hand. At home it's a little bit different because you got a lot of distractions around. Yeah. Whether it be TV, whether it be something going on outside. You know, that's why studios don't got no windows. So
exactly.
You come in there and you focus on this shit. Yeah.
Pay attention for sure.
I mean, and then again too, that I do enjoy the organicness of recording in my living room. So I do enjoy that aspect as well.
For sure.
But when it's time to like get to it, you really trying to take this shit serious, it's important to just phase out all those distractions, you know? Yeah. So you can get that shit done.
What are some of the things that help you with that shit? Like when that, like, do you have like certain routines you like to do before you record? Do you like to have shit a certain way? As you got, you know, like Weezy had the signature lighter spark, right. You know, he had to spark the spliff and then he was going crazy in that bitch. So it's like, what do you do? What shit helps you out?
So I more so like to have just good people around. Yeah. And have people that could contribute around. A lot of times in studios, people just a lot of people like to sit around. Yeah, I like to have creative people around me
to feed you.
Oh yeah. Whether it be my boy Brandon, whether it be my boy Josh, Rail, just creative people around that could contribute and just
vibe off each other.
And they could push you too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So if I am rapping, they like, nah, say that shit again.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, nah, do that shit again, or like, nah, change this, change that.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
and at the same time, especially when it comes from people you care about, like you said, those are your homies. So when they tell you that shit, you're like, all right, bet, run it.
Yeah,
we can fix that.
Yeah, they care about you too, and you care about them. So I mean, like that, you're not even taking it from like what he's talking about type place. You like, okay, yeah, all right, I got you, I understand. I know I was fucking up, but hey, you said it, so I know I'm fucking up.
Yeah, for real, exactly.
So I mean, like I said, a lot of times when I do record before, like it was just me and my wife sitting in the living room, and she'll be like, "Nah, do that shit again." Yeah. So I mean, like, and that's really important. That just it just reassures you and just it drives me too, because I'm like, all right, let me rap this shit the best. Because when I do record in my living room, I'll do fucking 100 takes of some shit because I want it to be perfect. Yeah. I want it to sound the way I want it to sound. I know how it's going in my head, and I want it to put this shit. Put it out like this. So I'll sit there all day and record a verse 100, 200 times. Or record a different section 100 times because I want it to sound a certain way.
When you're trying to make it better, I'm the same way with the podcast. It's constantly, it's like I fucking cut one and then I don't figure out till after that like something's fucked up and I'm like, yeah. But you just got to go back and work on it. Like you said, even if it takes 100 takes. Yeah,
or even when you record some shit the night before, you listen to that shit the next morning, you like, what the fuck was I doing?
It might have sounded good, yeah. Maybe I was tired. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah, for sure. But that's what I mean. That's where
run it back though.
Yeah, that's how you get better too, man.
And you can't get discouraged when that happens.
Nah.
You got to know how to take that shit and handle it the right way. Just use it as motivation.
Yeah, definitely.
What else you fucking besides? I mean. Obviously, family life and the rap. What are you doing out? You working out? You still hooping? I remember you used to hoop.
Yeah. I still try to hoop. Actually, me and my boy Josh, we hooping all the time.
For real?
Yeah, we was in this league last summer, this little church summer league.
Oh, what?
So yeah, we.
I know. I've been thinking about getting in like an adult, older, some type of sport. Yeah, bro. Some shit. I'm like, I gotta do something.
Because I be trying to work out, but it's hard me getting to the gym, and then I gotta be in there for like an hour and a half. It's a lot.
I say that all the time. And so working out ain't that. That was like yesterday. I got home from work and I didn't have I had shit to do. I didn't have time to go to the gym. I'm like, fuck it, I just ran outside real quick, like took a jog around the block. We're having the time, finding the time to work out, it's tough. there's little shit you can do. Like you said, you go hoop.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
it.
my cardio. That's everything I
Go
need
play
right
some
there.
pickup games, running up and down the court.
Hell
People don't
yeah.
even get
Full
that.
court, boy.
People don't understand.
Nah, that full court
You can
different.
sit there and stand there and lift all day, but tell me you can fucking go 4 times up and down that
Man.
bitch full sprint.
Lungs be hot as hell.
It's tough, bro, when that shit's just bouncing, nobody's scoring. You running back and forth like, damn, someone do something, man. Can we get a
For real,
break? Throw the
for
ball
real.
out of bounce, whatever.
Hell yeah. But that's what, so that's what I do to get my little workout in this hoop. If it's not shit, I play Call of Duty Madden. Me and Taylor be on Madden all the time. Me and my brother.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah,
I be clapping niggas on that.
I be playing. I used to play with Ryan a lot too.
Yeah,
And GTA. Used to play GTA a whole lot
It's
too.
hard.
But it's hard doing
The
missions in
game's- the
GTA because
game's
niggas
straight,
be fucking
man.
around.
I know.
They be fucking around.
The game it's alright to fucking when you just want to chill, stay in the crib, you know, stay out of trouble, save some money, whatever.
Yeah.
Chill.
Save some money for real.
It's tough though. Sometimes I can't get off that bitch. You get on that motherfucker. I get it. That's the thing. My thing is I work and then I go to the gym and work out and shit. So I might get on the game super late at night, and then I'm on for a couple hours when I should be fucking just going straight to sleep. But I'm like, I gotta hop on for a little bit. Then I hop on and these motherfuckers got me on there all night.
Then you end up on the win streak and shit.
Then I end up fucking wake. I'm like, I'm gonna be straight, and then my alarm goes off, and I'm pissed. I'm like, why didn't I just go to sleep?
Yeah, it's crazy too, cause like back in the day when I was in middle school and shit, like I used to, me and Taylor used to wait till my mama left. She used to work the midnight shift, so I used to wait till she left work for like 9 o'clock. Get back up and hop on MW2.
Yup.
Try to unlock all them gold bitches.
all the time. You used to be having to be quiet on the headset.
Oh, yeah.
Because you would shut the game off and act like you went to sleep. And then mom would go downstairs and then you fucking clean.
Yep.
Turn that shit back on. You're all like,
The Xbox be loud as hell talking about that.
yeah. You're trying to fucking, because sometimes you be on that shit, especially the Call of Duty. I be like going crazy on that.
Oh yeah,
bitch.
especially when you feeling good, bro. It's all
raging.
bad.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you be feeling good. You on there for a good 2 hours, bro.
Crazy.
Look at the time, like damn.
But there's some people that are fucking legit. Like, I got a cousin that's good as fuck at games. Good as fuck at the video game. I'm like, dude, you might as well just go pay that shit for money.
Yeah.
Like that ninja guy, the guy's rich as dog shit.
I think, is he from Michigan?
I don't know.
He be at the Lions game. I think he is from Michigan. Shout out Ninja, man.
Dude, he got fucking so rich off of playing video games.
Yeah.
It's like everybody hates on it, but if you're good at video games, fuck
Man,
it. You just got to be careful. Because you still want to make sure, like, you can't just be sitting down fucking playing the game for, like, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day.
Yeah,
like,
at least
not
start
getting any
streaming that shit.
exercise. Yeah, you got to make sure you're at least still doing a little bit, getting outside.
Yeah.
Some of them niggas barricade themselves in the house. They don't even leave outside.
Nah, bro.
They're just on that shit.
But one thing I do when I do get a house, I do want like a dope ass gaming setup though. That's like a must. Even though if even because I'm not even that good for real, but I want
That's
that shit.
I know my
I
boys
want the
be
lights,
like, yeah,
the
get
chair.
a monitor and get on it, and I'm like, yeah, maybe. I'm straight on just my TV right now.
Yeah, I
Got my
fuck with the
little
TV
setup.
for now, but I do want a little monitor or some
It is,
shit.
though, it makes a difference when you're fucking playing the game.
Oh yeah,
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But everything, it's expensive as fuck.
It's too expensive.
Even the new systems, it's like
I still ain't got a
the
new one.
old system. Yeah, no, me either.
I still ain't got one.
I'm like, fucking when they first came out, what were they? $800, $600.
The resale was
I'm like, I ain't about to buy that bitch, man.
They starting to set a little bit now, so I might catch one the next couple weeks. But
Yeah. Or I should have looked at fucking on Black Friday. I didn't even think about it.
I know they had some beforehand too.
But they probably were
bit.
fucking slapping on Black Friday.
Yeah, I know
You
they
gotta do that
was.
shit online now.
Yeah, I went to Costco on Black Friday to get groceries,
It was
bro.
crazy.
That's the worst decision I ever made in my life.
I hate that's what I say. Even Christmas shopping, if you wait too late,
Oh yeah.
like towards, I be saying that shit every year. I'm gonna do that shit. I say it in October. I'm gonna do it. Then November comes. I say I'm gonna do it.
You
And
only
then
doing it
just
2 days before Christmas.
every time. And then I'm pissed off. There's nowhere to park. Everybody's acting like wild animals. There's nothing on the shelves. Everything's cleaned out.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, I'm like, this shit's just. Guess I'm getting the gift cards.
Right.
Everybody's
Everybody
getting
get a gift
cards
card.
and
You get a
that's
gift
it.
card. You
Let's
get a gift
fucking just
card.
do that. But
Yeah.
That's one of the good things about online shopping nowadays. Even though you just gotta prep, but
And you gotta pray they don't steal your shit.
yeah, I know. I hate that. I get worried. The other day that shit happened. They said they dropped something off Amazon, and I didn't really know they dropped shit off late at night.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, they still working late at night.
And they put it in my mailbox because I
Oh.
was expecting a cord, and I wasn't thinking. It was in a box small enough to where they could just put it in my mailbox.
Yeah.
So I look up the next day, wake up, go to work. I didn't check the mailbox because obviously I checked it the next day. I already got my mail the previous day. I mean, and I checked the Amazon. And they say delivered. I'm like, what the fuck? Check. I had to go back home because I'm thinking someone fucking stole my shit off the porch. It was in the mailbox though, but usually they didn't send me a notification. Usually they let you know when they drop it off. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, my mom just had to fucking chase some kids off her porch not too long ago that were fucking trying to steal a package.
Oh yeah,
motherfuckers are great. They got a lot of shit though, like the ring bells and stuff like that.
Yeah, everybody got a ring bell. But stop stealing shit off people's porches, bro.
Come the fuck on.
Y'all weird. Stop doing that, bro.
Yeah,
Stop.
I know. Get a job.
Yo, I seen the video. Yo, on
What
YouTube, I be watching a lot of when people steal shit and it be like karma and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Seen this one chick stole something and the lady yelled out the window and she tried to run away and she broke her fucking leg.
That's what the karma.
Yeah, bro. Her shit was broke and she was laying on the ground and nigga had to come out and help her in the car. Then he still went back and got the package though.
Yeah.
But
or it's like you don't know, bro. You walk up and try to steal something off someone's porch. And you don't know they're fucking inside, and then they open the door and they got a German Shepherd fucking on the inside, and they let that bitch out and come
you
bite
get
your leg
off.
You don't, it's just not worth it,
and
it's just so fucking so grimy. It's like, don't be such a fucking scumbag that you're gonna steal off someone's porch.
And then, bro, y'all probably stealing shit that ain't even worth no money.
You know what I mean?
Y'all stealing toilet paper and shit.
The little kid's fucking Christmas toy just came in, and their fucking parents are
stealing
waiting.
Mega Man and shit.
They just waited 2 weeks to get it, and then they go to grab it, and fucking some idiot took it off their porch.
Yeah, that's whack. That's whack. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Theft in general, man. I mean, it's just fucking crazy. Especially with the cars, too.
Oh, yeah, especially here in Michigan,
you can't even
too,
have a fucking nice car in your driveway anymore.
Yeah.
People just come up and steal that shit.
Yeah.
Especially the Hellcats and the Scats and the Chargers,
they taking
the
them
Challengers.
Candy from the
Durangos.
baby, bro.
Anything
All that,
with
anything
fucking
Dodge,
Hemi in there,
anything
bro.
Dodge or Jeep. You don't even gotta be a Hemi, bro.
They're taking that bitch.
They taking that shit and stripping
it's
it.
gone. It's so crazy. It's like people wake up and their shit's just gone. The
Mm-hmm.
police ain't even getting it. By that time they wake up, that bitch is gone.
And you don't even hear it.
No.
They take that shit in like under 2 minutes, bro.
I know someone not too long ago that just got their shit stolen from their house out of their driveway. They had two air tags on it. They had the club on it.
Damn.
And these people still fucking, because now they got the things like something that detects where
the key is. Yeah.
So they can just start it and get in the car. It's like, motherfuckers are nuts.
Yeah, that's wild. That's why I ain't got one yet, because I don't need nobody
like,
stealing my shit when I get it.
Garage, yeah.
Hell
Otherwise,
no.
you're fucked.
Yeah, garage, privacy fence, dog,
and it
barbed
don't matter
wire.
where you're at. It's like you could be out in the fucking suburbs or where the people are. They'll fucking come out to where you live, or if you're at the mall or something. Like there's people like going to the mall, bro. Yeah. Motherfuckers going to the mall and come out with their bags and their fucking shit's gone. It's like that's one of the things that sucks. But you got insurance for that.
Yeah,
I would think.
But then you don't want to use that shit because you don't want to pay that high ass deductible.
Pain in the ass. You're like, and some of that shit too. You don't even like if you don't have the camera footage. It's like it's gonna take even longer for all that shit to go through. You know, in the process and the paperwork and the back and forth.
They make that shit
phone
hard.
Calls. I bet. Yeah,
make that shit hard to get your shit.
Pain in the ass.
But it's tough. It's tough, especially with all the theft. I mean that's the world we live in right now.
It's
so
fucking crazy.
Everybody's stealing everything.
I know.
Literally everything.
I don't understand it. It's crazy. I see these videos all the time online. People just fucking catching motherfuckers walking out of the store trying to jack shit. But it's tough times.
Yeah, especially after all that PPP shit, bro. They come in and snatching everything.
Well, it was Corona and fucking that and just everything and people fucking losing their ass. But I think things are starting to turn around a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, especially
gas is a little cheap right now.
Yeah, I seen that shit was $2, two something up here. I gotta hit there when I leave.
It's a lick right there.
Yeah,
it's someplace. It's weird. And then you can go quarter mile and it's like $3.50.
Yeah, bro. Let me tell you some adult shit happened to me a couple days ago. So I was driving and I seen the gas was like $2 something. I'm like, I'll just get gas when I get closer to where I need to be. Man, I got out there, it was like $3.69. I'm like, I should have stopped when I seen it was $2 something.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, even I said down in Florida. I was just down in Florida a couple weeks back, and it was cheap as fuck down there. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Oh,
I don't really understand how
Florida?
That works, though. It was $2.20.
Dang, what?
Yeah, $2.50, and then it was just like as you started coming up north, because I drove. Like the more north you got, it just started fucking going up. I'm like, I don't understand that, but whatever.
I feel like it's only like
Maybe it's got something to do with the taxes or something.
yeah, maybe it's like the zones you in or some shit because
Yeah.
they got more money to spend out
But
there.
bottom line is the shit just needs to fucking go down.
You know, yeah, it need to be at a standard like
But
one
the
eighty
other
nine
day
or
I
some
filled
shit.
up, like you said, when it was $2.99, I filled up my tank the other day and that bitch stopped because I just let it go till it stops.
Yeah.
And I looked at the price, I'm like, I ain't seen the price that low in a minute. That bitch has been like $10 more, $10, $15. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers got cars, they can't even put gas in the shit.
Man, especially if you got to do a lot of driving.
I'm telling you. You see that new fucking Black Panther movie?
Not yet, man. Me and my wife got to go see it.
That shit was so good. Did you see the first one?
Yeah. I saw the first one like 3 times.
Man,
I went to the theater
that
3
fucking
times
new
to see
one
that bitch.
was so fucking good. The
Was
way
it?
they tied in the shit with his passing
Mhm.
and like they put it in the movie, kind of in the story too.
Okay.
That shit was good as hell.
Yeah, I
went
definitely want to
that
see
shit.
it.
I'm
though.
like, I'm fucking watching that shit the whole time, like intense. I'm into that shit, bro. And then I'm about to get up at the end. My sister's like, "Don't get up," because you know they show the fucking at the end they show
credits
like
and
the
shit.
credits, and then sometimes they'll have like a scene after.
Yeah.
And I'm about to, and I'm
Especially
like,
with
how
Marvel,
the fuck
bro.
do you know? She's already talking about this. Is already her second time seeing this shit. I'm like, she's like, I had to go see it again. I'm like, shit. I was glad I went because they don't fucking put out a lot of good movies nowadays.
Nah.
But I like the Marvel and the DC. You know,
Yeah, Marvel and DC is always some good shit to watch. It's always entertaining too. But yeah, when that first Black Panther came out, bro, I went to see that shit like 3 times in the theater.
that bitch
Happily,
was-
bro.
The story, like the story in the second one, you're gonna end up liking it. They
Yeah.
got that new fucking Avatar coming out too.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
I
I
think
love
that's
the
gonna be
first
sweet.
Avatar, bro.
I think that
I
bitch is
love
so
it.
sweet.
It was my favorite movie.
That should suck.
Yeah, they was hating.
No
Yeah,
way.
it's a couple people hating. I'm like, bro, they blue aliens, dog. How you not fucking with
Like,
this shit?
what the fuck? In this new one, they're all in like water and shit like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I seen the preview, just the one trailer, and that shit looks like it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
Like
I
said,
definitely
with the good
want to
movies,
watch
You gotta
it.
fucking catch that bitch, especially like series. It's hard to make a good movie series
Yes,
or like a
yeah.
trilogy, whatever it is.
Mm.
But I'm a big fan of like good, like whether it's like Star Wars, fucking Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, like nerdy shit, whatever. As long as Terminator, if it's a good like series of movies, but then they start dragging like Transformers, they're dragging that shit out too long.
Yeah, that
I
shit.
just seen another trailer. They're making another
They
fucking
need to
new
stop.
Transformers.
They need to stop.
Like once I took my dog Shia LaBeouf out, bro, I
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
even in fucking what's her name, Megan Fox.
Oh yeah, me I didn't really like Mark Wahlberg.
He's a good
Transformers.
ass actor, but after a while, how many of those can you make? Or like the Fast
Yeah,
and the
like
Furious.
what's the story gonna be?
The
Yeah, Fast and the Furious
is
always be
dead,
fucking with me, bro.
They fucked that up, and it's like when Paul Walker passed, they made another one after that. That one was alright, but after those, like Fast 5 and Fast 6, you gotta just fucking stop. Then they're changing all the characters, the stories, like everything's different.
And this is more impossible shit just happens every fucking movie.
Niggas
You
are
like that shit would never happen.
Hanging off cars and fucking the air, bro, over the canyon and shit. It's like, what is going on, bro?
Yeah, like that shit's you guys are superheroes now.
Like,
You're
they're
not
making
regular
this nigga
people.
Vin Diesel look like a god out here. It's
Nah.
crazy.
Yeah, when the Rock came in, they started making that shit look
The
impossible.
Rock is in fucking everything. Now.
Everything, bro.
He's got a fucking new movie coming out like every week. It's crazy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's a good ass actor.
Yeah, I fuck with the Rock. He
I do too.
entertaining, bro. He's
He's
super
a good ass
entertaining.
actor.
Yeah.
And he's been acting for a minute. But even when I used to watch WWE, WWF when I was a kid, I was fucking obsessed with it. And he's been ever since he was in that. Like that guy fucking literally can do anything.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
real.
Yeah, for real.
But whatever role it is, he's fucking good in it. So,
Yeah. You gotta. I think you always gotta watch the Rock movie just because,
yeah.
just off the shrimp because it's the Rock.
Did you see fucking? We were talking about fucking Kanye's ass earlier. Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
see his Netflix documentary?
Yeah.
That
it
shit was
super
good.
dope.
That
Super
shit was
dope.
good. I only watched. There's 2 parts, right?
Yeah, it's
I only
only
watched
2.
the first part, and that shit was good as hell. His story is fucking awesome.
Yeah, and it was super dope to see like where his beginning. You compare it to where he is now, or the
What do you think about him?
I mean, I fuck with Kanye, but I do feel like he do say a lot of fucked up stuff.
I fuck with Kanye too.
But I just
fuck
feel
with
like
Kanye too, and it sucks. Everybody's hating on him so
yeah.
hard right
And
now.
I talk to my wife about this shit all the time. I feel like he know what to say. He just don't know how to say that shit.
Joe Rogan said something about like he's just got so much shit going on in his head.
Yeah.
Kanye,
Yeah.
he don't know what to like pull out or how to pull it out.
Yeah.
Like he's just got so much creative shit, and I feel like there is people in the world like that. Like I feel like that guy does know some shit. You know,
I
what
mean, you got to know some shit to become a billionaire, bro.
Flat out.
You can't be. I mean,
and if he wouldn't just be talking crazy like that, I feel like for no reason. Even though some of the stuff he does say, like I seen a video the other day. Someone showed me this. He said he loves Nazis.
But a lot of that shit is context. All of that shit too. Bro.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know, and I don't fucking know him. I don't know him, but I know he's done a lot of shit, man. And that guy's grinded. Yeah, especially when you watch that documentary about him, like from how he came up, man. All the adversity that he battled. Yeah, that guy's he's done that shit, man. Yeah,
and I feel with everybody, nobody's perfect, and you're not gonna always say the right shit. No one, and I think too, it's always a microphone in these celebrities' faces. So I mean, they gonna slip up and say some dumbass shit a lot of the time.
Everybody gets blasted. Like you cannot say anything. Yeah, like that shit about fucking Kyrie Irving. Yeah. Like, and
he didn't say anything. He just made a post.
Bro, they were fucking frying him.
They was trying to get him out of here.
Dropped him. Mm-hmm. Fucking the NBA suspended him. I'm like, and I love Kyrie just because he don't give a fuck. Nah. Like, he's a dog-ass basketball player, so you can't say he can't hoop. Yeah. So whatever the fuck you want to say about who he is, like, he is who he is, regardless of if you fucking agree with him or not. Yeah. And it's hard when you're in that position. Mm-hmm. And you're a celebrity, especially a sports one. Yeah, a figure like that, it's anything you do is critiqued.
Yeah, and if you're not marching to the beat of their drum, then they're gonna try to get you up out of here.
Fire you. So it's impossible. Yeah, like LeBron, like they do that shit all the time with LeBron. And I mean, I'm a diehard Kobe fan, so I've always been like a LeBron shit talker. Just because it's either you're a Jordan, a Kobe, or a LeBron as the GOAT, and it's like you got to defend your guy. Yeah. So I've always, but I don't deny like LeBron's greatness. He's fucking amazing, but they always come for him just because he's that guy. Yeah, and it was Jordan and then Kobe and LeBron's that guy, and not just that guy. Even though NBA, there's sports that are just as big, whether it be NFL or whatnot, but he's kind of that guy globally as an international sports figure. Yeah, so everything he says. It's gonna be critiqued and picked apart. He fucking was holding their ass the other day because they
Jerry Jones.
The Jerry Jones, you seen that?
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Good for him.
I fuck with that. Yeah, because they was all in their ear about Kyrie.
You're in that fucking situation and all those cameras are on you, and you know, like, all right, if I say this Jerry Jones shit, they're gonna be on me. Like they're gonna be fucking frying me. I'm gonna get all this blowback, so I could easily just be like, all right, and say some shit about the Kyrie shit, even though I know I don't feel that way, but I just want to get this interview done and get the fuck out of this heat. Yeah. So it takes a stand-up dude to be like, and even if you don't agree with everything motherfucker says, you got to respect shit like that. Yeah, yeah. When people fucking confront that bullshit.
Yeah, and that's why I respect Kyrie too for standing 10 toes on what he believed in, and just not swaying from that and let them like put him in the corner because they was trying to get him to pay. They said he had to pay a certain amount, take classes, all this other shit for him to come back into the NBA. And he was like, I'm not doing that shit. They was like, all right, well, I guess you could come back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, exactly. But, like, we're going to keep one of our stars out of it. And it's the way they try to, the leagues, whether it be the NFL or they try to make examples out of people. It's fucking ridiculous.
Any big corporation that's making you, that you're making millions of dollars. I think, with us as black people in general, we make so much money for so many different ethnicities and so many different people in particular. Yeah, you know, Caucasian folks, and they try to put them stipulations on us. I'm like, but if we all just sat down and didn't move, even back to the COVID shit when we did the whole black screen shit and boycotted a lot of shit. Yeah, I mean, like we move a lot of shit. Like we could shut shit down if we really wanted to. Yeah. So I think especially like if. And that's why it's big of LeBron saying shit like that because he's such a prominent figure in just that world in general. Like, all right, I'm gonna say this shit, I'm gonna get blowback, but I'm gonna bring awareness to it. And that's in that same talk when he said that, and they knew what they was doing. They was asking about the Kyrie shit. They was like, all right, we want you to shit on this nigga for a little bit, but he wasn't going for that. And that's
plus they know too. Him and Kyrie have already had their shit before.
Yeah, you got shit, but I'm not about to disrespect you. And
that's why, like I said, that's another reason why you got to respect when he takes a stance like that because he could easily be like, bro, I don't even really like this. I'm just gonna say this shit. Bro, get done with this, but. Yeah. And that's because there is an agenda and a narrative they try to make the players all fucking go by. Whether and another one too, whether it was like Aaron Rodgers in the NFL when they were frying him about the COVID thing, the vaccine. Like,
Oh,
he didn't want to
I
get the
remember
vaccine, and then he had, like, the fake
he got
vaccine
the fake
card
test.
or whatever.
Yeah, he was wilding with that fake test, though. He was wilding with that shit.
But he got down on their ass.
No, because they got a couple other people, too, with the fake shit, didn't
it's
they?
like, and it's your fault, you know? Like, you guys slipped up, even though it's like, yeah, should he have did that? No, it's wrong, but should he have been, like, forced, basically, and, like, shunned because he didn't want to get the vaccine? Like, no. Fucking who cares? Yeah. But it's, like, another thing, like, public figure, you're like, no, you got to go out and do this.
Yeah, to make us look good, because we promoting this shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, that's why I always say, man, fuck, I don't even know if I would want to be in a position like that. Like, having some money and some comfortability is one thing, but then having to deal with the fame on top of that,
yeah,
it's just fucking a whole nother world.
That's a whole nother stress in and of itself, bro. That stress is just even. You got to deal with people constantly trying to attack you or try to make you say some shit you don't want to say or take your shit out of context.
Yeah.
Or that talk about it too is that Kanye situation again. Like, yeah. I mean,
guy cannot say anything.
Yeah, you can't not say nothing, but
anything he says is fucking.
It's gonna be critiqued to hell to the highest degree, magnifying glass.
The nigga, if people walk up to him, it's a paparazzi. They're about to be recording them or some shit. But I kind of wanted to tie that in now that we brought that up, because you being an artist, you know, eventually when artists get big and they start fucking, you would have to deal with that, you know, dealing with fucking popularity and fame and publicity. And is that something that you would welcome? What do you think?
Man, I don't know.
Are you a guy that would maybe try to be like, nah, like I don't really? Because there's some artists that do a pretty good job of it. Like they just do their thing and they stay low. Yeah. There's some people that want to be out there and flashy, you know, and want everybody to see them and shit like that and at all the scenes. But like you said, J. Cole's pretty good at that. Like you don't even fucking see that cat, bro, out there doing nothing.
Yeah, I think when you try to welcome that flashiness and just when you try to welcome like always trying to be in the spotlight, I think you put yourself in a position where you gotta constantly do shit to get the spotlight back on you. Yeah, and I think that's what could be
almost
would
like
be
a
like
thirst.
and I think that's what could be a big detriment to you as an artist or even as like a public figure, so to say. I think if you can stay low key, get your money and set your family up, I think that's the best way to go. I mean that's the best way I would want to go. Just like stay low key and just do my shit, put my shit out, and just relax and just kick back. But I think with certain artists, I think even with like the J. Cole's and the Kendricks, like before the streaming shit, that's when people were still buying CDs and shit. So they had that luxury of building up the what? Yeah, that was like senior year of high school, the last time CDs was really popping. That's when but I think that's when you could build up your fan base and you could just rely on them to just, all right, I'm gonna put this shit out and y'all can go buy it. I think now, because we're in the age of streaming, playlisting, and all that other jazz, you have to try to get that spotlight on you by any means.
You gotta promote.
Yeah, and you gotta make yourself look more popular than you are. And did you by chance see that shit coming out with I think it was Atlantic, how they was fudging YouTube views and comments for their artists for like Gunna and Roddy Ricch. What? So yeah, like a lot of their views and comments were fake on their shit. Really? But they were trying to make it appear like, hey, my artist is popping. Yeah. So
and that's how that shit goes.
Yeah.
A lot of that shit's bought and sold, views and whatnot. And
yeah, and I think a lot of people do it. Like a lot of people was doing it with SoundCloud when SoundCloud first came about. They was buying views to make their shit look like
promoting is a bitch. Even just for the podcast, like putting my shit out there on just social media, trying to get it on the gram or Facebook or whatnot. Take some time. It almost does take a team sometimes if you actually want to really put that shit out there. Yeah. So
I think more so than anything, bro. With anything we do in this life, it just take consistency and dedication. Yeah. If you stay consistent, you dedicated to it, you're going to see some results from that shit.
For sure.
You're going to definitely see some results.
Slow motion is better than no motion.
Yeah, and it ain't going to be instant. I think, especially with our generation, we like to see that instant gratification. Overnight. Yeah.
It comes with people, whether it be working out, a job, some new shit that they're doing. A lot of people are like that. They think just when they start something, it's going to fucking click like that. Yep. That was with the podcast. It's like every day is a new challenge, and it's not always just going to be once I get to a certain level, there's still going to be more shit to learn.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole nother new bevy of shit.
More progress to be made, Like you said, you just got to enjoy the journey.
Yeah, you got to enjoy it and just keep riding, bro.
Hell yeah.
Stay consistent and stay humble.
fuck? What else was I about to ask you about? Oh yeah, what about fucking Detroit sports right now?
I'm a diehard Lions fan, bro.
For real? You see Aiden Hutchinson won Defensive Rookie of the Month?
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He's been a dog for them.
Yeah, he's been great. A lot of
They're
people like to
up.
call him a bust, but he's been doing his thing.
They fucking played a good-ass game against the Bills.
Yeah,
and I mean, for them to win them fucking 3 games in a row, that shit was big.
I mean, even a lot of games we lost early in the season, bro, we didn't get mistakes. I think the only blowout we had was against Arizona. But other than that, like, we stayed competitive in every loss. Yeah. So. Even with the Bills game, it was super. That wasn't just a gimme game.
I know.
They weren't about to come in and just kick our ass.
It so much tougher too.
Yeah,
that we get so close. I'm like, fuck. Why can't we just get over that hump?
Because if we would have beat them Bills, bro, it would have been a whole different story.
But I do like Dan Campbell.
I fuck with Dan Campbell. I fuck with our whole coaching staff, bro.
I think after this year, we're just gonna have to see where they're at. But if they keep making progress, because they can keep winning games. Just losing to the Bills, it's not like they lost to a shit team.
Yeah.
So and they were rolling. So hopefully they just keep fucking rolling.
Yeah, get rid of Jared Goff, please. Get him out of here, bro.
It's like every time I say that, like I always talk shit about that guy and I don't like him, and then he'll go out and like throw for 300 yards, and, like 2 touchdowns or something, and they'll win, and it'll be a good game. And then the next 3 games he just plays like dog shit. I'm like, what is up with this guy? Yeah, he just can't fucking get it together.
Yeah, but I do. I mean, like I said, I'm a diehard Lions fan, but I do enjoy the Pistons as well, even though I'm a LeBron fan. Yeah, I still enjoy the Pistons.
You like the Little Caesars Arena?
Fuck yeah, bro! It's dope. It's super dope.
It's nice as fuck.
Yes, it's nice.
I've been there I've been there for a Pistons game, and then I went to a Drake concert there.
Oh yeah,
it's nice.
And the cheese bread there tastes different, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is, though. Yeah, it tastes different than out here.
It is different because they're taxing on that shit.
Man, it's like what, $22? I think
you cannot fuck around if you're going to a fucking event.
Nah.
Little Caesars, you're about to pay.
You paying?
You fucking get a cup of beer like this, it's like $12. You guys ludicrous up in.
But that cheese bread hit super different though, bro.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of nice. The Little Caesars was a nice fucking addition to Detroit.
Yeah, it's
bringing a lot of people in, whether it's for concerts and shit like that. But they're doing a lot of shit for Detroit. I just seen Detroit's like one of the top ranked fucking places right now to visit in the world.
Yeah, I was surprising to me too.
What? Yeah,
but when you do go downtown and different areas,
the city around,
it's just beautiful, bro. Yeah. It's the place to be.
And they're keeping the historic aspect, but they're still constantly building, adding shit on. Yeah, and that's creating jobs too. So and making people want to come here. Shit.
Yeah. When I was younger, I was ready to move out this motherfucker. Yeah. But I mean, I do like being here though. I do like staying. I like the snow. I like that shit.
I was just talking about that with these guys at work. He was talking about he hates it. He wants to move somewhere where it's warm. I love the 4 seasons though. Yeah. The cold does get tough though.
It do.
It's like, but when you get used to it, you're a Michigander, you know it's gonna come around those couple months. It's gonna be fucking tough and snowy. But then after that, you get that spring. Makes you appreciate it too a little bit more when it is nice out and then it warms up. And you can fucking take you don't gotta wear the hoodie. You're outside working. You take you got the t-shirt on. You feel me? It's
the only fucked up part is it'd be sunny and cool one day, and then 45 minutes later,
4 seasons in one day.
It'd be fucking raining.
Literally, it'll be like sunny out, then it'll get cloudy. It'll rain a little, and then get cold, and then start fucking little snowflakes are falling. Or like it was just fucking raining.
Yeah, day after tomorrow.
20 minutes ago. Hell yeah. It's been crazy lately with the wind.
Yeah, bro. Last night
fell down in my backyard.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Shit.
It like just missed my neighbor's houses, like the way that it fell, and it didn't fall towards my house, which is nice. It fell towards my neighbor's houses, and it was a big ass tree. But the way that it fell, it couldn't have fell any fucking better because it didn't damage. It literally fell like on the fence, and I'm like, that shit was fucking crazy. Because if it would have fell on my house, I mean, my shit would have been fucked up.
Yeah. I was at home last night. I'm like, dog, it is windy as fuck.
And that's another thing about Michigan. We don't have to worry about fucking hurricanes, earthquakes and shit like
tsunamis,
that.
all that shit.
I mean, sometimes a tornado, but it's so unlikely. It's like
I feel like we get tornado warnings every year, and it's never a tornado.
There's a lot of nice spots too in Michigan to visit and shit to do.
Yeah, Michigan is so much bigger too than what we think it is. This shit's humongous, bro.
It takes for just fucking you go from the bottom to the UP. You will see so much different shit. So
much land, all that shit, bro.
There's so much of shit. I know. I wouldn't mind getting some land in fucking Michigan.
I'm trying to convince my wife for that shit right now. I'm like, land. Let's please just get some land.
That's what everybody. You can't beat it when you have some land. If you own some land, You're ahead of the game. You know,
you get some cattle, bro.
Because eventually there ain't gonna be none of it.
Nah.
You know what I mean? That shit just keeps getting bought up. It ain't like there's more people. It's like everywhere I fucking feel like I drive, I see there was open space and there's putting something up, fucking apartments or a new building.
Especially
Starbucks.
like out in the suburbs, there's always a new apartment complex being built. But like I said, like it's so much land. Like when you like go further down, you just see like the surplus. I'm like, damn, like
you could just even go, 45 minutes north.
Yeah.
And you can fucking see a bunch of different land.
Yeah, all these cows and just horses and shit. Like, that shit'd be dope, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to take care of horses, but I'll learn.
And then you can do a lot of different shit when you have your own land.
Oh, yeah. Dirt bikes, ATVs.
You can farm. You have privacy. My only thing that I've always said about fucking living out that way or, like, living in the sticks is if something happens.
Yeah.
You need the paramedics to come.
You're so far from if you want to go somewhere.
It's like you're probably not going to have to worry as much about people breaking in or anything like that. But what if you have a heart attack?
Right.
You're laying there, the paramedics is like, yeah, we're on our way. We'll be there in an hour. I ain't going to make it.
Talking about, hey, a tree fell down in your yard.
Well, exactly.
We can't get through.
Yeah, the shit's on fire. We're sending them right away. They're like half hour out. Shit's burnt down by the time they get there.
Right.
But that would be dope. I've always said that everybody should want to do that. Have a little bit of land. Then you got a place too to raise your family. It's nice.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's tough, especially now. Fucking everything's expensive as hell.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go down eventually though, especially with houses and land.
Mm-hmm.
Especially houses, bro. Houses is going out the hoo-ha right now, bro.
Well, as the economy turns up, what about that shit? Did you see that shit in fucking China? How they fucking got their people, like they're putting chips in people
to keep track of them
to buy shit.
Oh no, really?
Like they're changing their currency around to like.
Are they?
I think so. I believe so. I heard about it, and then my buddies had sent me an article about it, and it's crazy. You can like fucking. They're gonna be able to like decline your spending if they want.
What the fuck? Because I know they were doing like the kid thing where they're like, hey, you can only have 2 kids.
China's scary.
Yeah, that's a whole different world.
I don't know if I would ever want to go there.
China and North Korea. That's some scary shit.
Like, you don't even... That's the thing. You don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, unless you're there, because that's what they put out.
They don't fucking let you see. But, yeah, I think there's, like, riots and shit going on there right now and whatnot. It's crazy. But when I heard that shit, I'm like... I just seen something, too, about San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
They just passed it so that they have robot machines now. Robot police. I don't know if they're dogs or whatever. That can shoot humans.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
I'm telling you. I seen that shit. I was blue. I couldn't even believe what the fuck I was reading. I'm like, people are insane. Who would even think that shit's smart? Or
bro, I thought it was funny when I seen a little robot delivering shit downtown one day. And he was like crossing the street and shit, like stopping for traffic. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Are you seen that downtown?
Bro, he stopped at the stoplight, like with the cars.
Yeah, that shit's weird. I seen the Terminator. I've seen all of them, and I know how the shit goes. And one day
they gonna turn eventually,
we keep
man.
fucking thinking all this technology sweet, all these robots are sweet, and then one day we're gonna fucking just wish that we didn't fucking push so hard. But yeah, that shit's crazy. Like I said, we don't even fucking got cops that know how to fucking know when to pull the trigger and whatnot.
So on a robot.
Why wouldn't we just worry about training our police officers more? No, let's make a robot and then make a law passing that it's okay for it to fucking gun down
so people. If the robot fuck up, who am I sue?
See where that goes. Yeah, exactly. Like the robot's gonna stand up in court. The fuck is going on?
R2D2 in court and shit.
Yeah, that shit's just, we'll see though. I don't think that's gonna be something that's gonna last.
No, I don't think it is either. That's crazy. That's wild as hell. That's some Black Mirror shit right there.
There's so much shit that happens. It's like bills and shit, laws that, and I'm not heavy into politics. But, I mean, if I see some fucking get posted or whatnot, I'll glance at it. But when I see shit like that, I'm like, there's so much shit that gets fucking passed that people don't even know about. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and you got to think about the stuff that we even focus on, like the stuff that they don't want us to focus on that we still got to vote on.
That's right, exactly. They have us focus on the stuff they want us to focus on so that they can
pass what they want
the bullshit while we're distracted.
Hell yeah. For real. That's how it goes.
That's how that shit fucking goes. It's crazy. But, I mean, shit. We've been fucking rolling for an hour. Anything else you want to talk about, like, music-wise? About, what do you got going on? You dropping an album? Like, I know I listened to Most High. and that shit was hard. Is that part of an album? Are you dropping
So
like a
yeah,
little tape?
it was part of some shit I released last year. It was called the Before I Wake pack.
Okay, yo.
So I've released 2 of them so far. I released another one earlier this year on March 4th.
Okay.
And that has 2 tracks on it. It's like a 2-track pack. So with the Most High and the Before I Wake pack 1, that was what I released last year. And this past year, I released another one. But right now I'm working on my debut. It's called Substance.
Hell yeah.
A lot of times when I do post, I put the hashtag Substance 2023.
Trying to get that hype up.
Yeah. So that's what I'm working on right now. Is just going in the studio with a concise plan and a goal in mind, and just focusing on that. That's what we're gonna gear up to release sometime next year, probably, hopefully middle of next year.
Nice.
We get that shit done and just stay consistent with that. But I probably release another Before I Wake pack, probably at the top of the year.
Hell yeah.
Just to just get the ball rolling and get eyes back on.
Hell yeah.
Back on me. So and definitely working on more visuals. Like I said, cultivating my team. Shout out Griff, shout out Danny,
hell yeah.
Brandon, shout out Josh, shout out my baby girl. Just getting that team and cultivating that and just keeping that creativity flowing and going.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm definitely excited to do more visuals. And the funny thing about this, the visual we just put out, I did that in my apartment, which is pretty obvious. I did that shit at home.
It came out good though.
But that wasn't even the plan. The whole plan was I got the space. I paid this money for the space. I had a whole vision for the shit. Shorty ended up backing out a couple of days prior.
What?
So I couldn't find another space. I'm like, we're just gonna make this shit cracking at home, bro.
And that's when you make the magic happen.
Oh yeah.
I've done that. Like I said, that's kind of how my first podcast went. The first one I had scheduled didn't go through. And so I just spur of the moment was like, let's just fucking cut one.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just gotta fucking roll
Do
the
it
dice.
yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Do it yourself.
I mean, know what, and like I said, look how that shit turned out.
Yeah.
Turned out working good.
Yeah.
And then the next time, now you already got something planned for the next video. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When that shit dropped, I let them know. I'm like, hey man, let's gear up and get the next one shot, bro. Definitely trying to work on being more professional with these releases, releasing videos with the music.
Yep.
I wish I would have did that with the first 2 packs, but shit, we gonna just do it now. So with the next pack, we gonna release it as a whole set, bro.
Hell
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? On some label shit, but we still independent.
For real, exactly. Well, they're about to be calming because I'm telling you, like I said, I feel the energy, I feel the vibe, bro. You're doing your thing. That shit's hard.
Appreciate
and you just got to keep fucking getting after it. And I'm going to fucking tell the people, I mean, they're about to hear about you. People are going to listen to that shit. That's all you got to do is listening to it. And you can tell, man, you got that shit. So keep grinding, keep working at it. I'm looking forward to it. So Substance 2023, we on that.
Yes, sir.
We about to be bumping.
Yes, sir.
We about to be bumping my guy, TV.
Yes, sir.
So it was nice having you on, bro. I'm glad you came by.
Yes, sir. Yeah, follow me on social, man. I'm Tap. I'm TAP.
Yo.
That's everything you need to know right there. Instagram, YouTube is Tap. Go ahead and click the link and watch that Most High video.
Oh yeah.
And get your fix of that good music, man. You know.
Yeah, I'll definitely. I'll put your Instagram in here. I'll put that YouTube link. You got to check out his video. Like he said, this guy's fucking doing his thing. The music's fire. So check him out. I'm glad you guys tuned in. And like I said, I'm glad you came by, brother. This shit was
thank
dope.
you. I appreciate the opportunity to talk.
Hell yeah, all day.
Yes, sir.
We're going to do it again. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace out.